NVIDIA launched the Open Secure AI Alliance initiative to improve cyber defense. The EU said TikTok has not done enough to ensure minors' safety. And Meta has walked back limits to its smart glasses conversation focus feature, for now at least. It's Monday, July 27th, and here's a quick look at some of the news happening in the sphere of tech this morning from Engadget. NVIDIA has gathered together some of the biggest tech companies in the world to form the Open Secure AI Alliance with the goal of improving cybersecurity. Among the 27 founding members are Microsoft, SpaceX, Dell, the Linux Foundation, and NVIDIA itself. The group argues that to best defend against attacks in the age of AI models like Anthropic's Mythos 5, security researchers need access to both open and closed frontier models. As a prime example, NVIDIA cited OpenAI's recent rogue attack on Hugging Face. Hugging Face first tried to use closed commercial frontier models to find and repel the hack, but its requests triggered safety guardrails and they were refused. It then switched to open source models and managed to stop the attack. NVIDIA wrote, "When closed AI tools, unable to distinguish attackers from defenders, blocked essential forensic analysis, Hugging Face ran the open-weight GLM 5.2 model on its own infrastructure to analyze more than 17,000 actions and contain the intrusion." NVIDIA and some of its partners are stepping up to contribute different elements to the alliance. NVIDIA said it will offer open models, model weights, data, and new agent harnesses to speed the development of new cybersecurity tools and techniques. HPE will chip in with standards and methods that can cryptographically verify AI agents and services, while Hugging Face will contribute a safe format to store AI model weights called safe tensors. Microsoft, SpaceX AI, IBM, and Red Hat are also offering open-source AI tech. The group is also calling on governments to work with companies on shared OpenAI infrastructure investments. It added that regulators should recognize open models as defensive assets, not liabilities, saying that blanket restrictions on open frontier AI systems weaken defensive capacity and risk concentrating power to a few closed providers. According to recent reports, the Trump administration is considering a wide ban on Chinese open-source AI models. Those are gaining popularity against closed models from the likes of OpenAI and Anthropic, as they are cheaper to use. Those two companies, along with other commercial AI firms like Meta and Google, are noticeably absent from this new alliance. The European Commission has accused TikTok of failing to protect the privacy of accounts belonging to minors, since they're visible to the public by default. Last week, the EC sent the social media platform its preliminary findings, claiming that TikTok's policy for minors' accounts does not meet the safety standards required under the Digital Services Act. In particular, the Commission said that minors can set their accounts to public, allowing anyone on TikTok to see their content. The EC added that TikTok's current algorithm allows for content from accounts belonging to users between 16 and 17 years old to be recommended through its For You feed. According to the EC, minors could then encounter unwanted contact from potential perpetrators, cyberbullying, or predatory behavior. The Commission also said that platforms accessible to minors must ensure a high level of privacy, safety, and security on their service under the Digital Services Act, adding that TikTok's current settings fail to meet that standard as they expose minors' accounts and content too widely. TikTok will be able to reply to the findings, but the Commission may hit the social media platform with a fine of up to 6% of its gross annual revenue for non-compliance. Now, to remedy that, the EC recommended TikTok adjust the default settings of accounts belonging to minors to only be visible to friends. To further enforce the DSA, the commission advised TikTok to stop recommending content from minor accounts in its For You feed. Now, this is not the first time the EC has brought up non-compliance actions against TikTok. Earlier this year, TikTok was accused of employing addictive design features like infinite scroll, autoplay, and push notifications. Outside the European Union, one of the UK's regulatory authorities, Ofcom, said TikTok was not effective enough at preventing harmful content from reaching children. Well, if you are an owner of any of Meta's AI glasses, you should take advantage of the conversation focus feature while you can. As first reported by The Verge, Meta is pausing its rate limits for the accessibility feature that uses the glasses' speakers to amplify the voice of who you are talking to. Meta spokesperson Tyler Yee told The Verge, "We heard the feedback, so we're pausing its subscription tests for now," adding that conversation focus will remain available for free through an early access program for early testers while the company works on a better approach. Last month, Meta discreetly added rate limits to its conversation focus feature for its smart glasses. The feature would be free to use until you surpassed 3 hours a month, after which you would have to pay for a $20 a month Meta One Premium plan, which still had a cap of 15 hours of use per month. It is still unclear why Meta added rate limits to the conversation focus feature, since it was proven by The Verge to run on-device and without an internet connection. While Meta made the choice to keep the conversation focus feature free for now, there is no clarity on its future quite yet. According to Yee, Meta wants to make sure we get it right when talking about the feature, and that the company is still exploring all our options for the best approach. Even more vague, the Meta spokesperson told The Verge that some premium features will be subscription-based over time, attributing this to how charging for certain features helps Meta sustain its strategy of subsidizing hardware prices. Thanks for listening. There's a lot more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Steve Dent and Jackson Chen. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.